Hey, welcome to my Apec water studio. Today I'm gonna go ahead and try to install my water purifier from Apec water. So I got 3 boxes right here. I ordered it about 5 days ago, and they arrived from from California to Colorado using the FedEx home delivery. So I was very impressed that everything was packaged very well. So you get 3 boxes. The taller one has the water filtration cylinder, and then the medium box has the filter media, and then a small box has the 1 inch water sediment filter. Let's go take a look real quick here. And then I decide to choose the right side of my basement water inlet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to add 2x6 to this post here down below somewhere. So the water line, I'll make a cut into this 1 inch PEX B, I believe, and I'll use a L and then come down to this over here, somewhere down here, and then I'll attach the entire system. Okay, so next video, next clip will be me unboxing all this, and we'll go through each of the contents. Okay, I have unboxed all 3 of them. So tall box had the cylinder that contains the activated carbon. So that box was, like I said, very well packaged. Came with the funnel. So I will be removing this and then replace with this, and I'll be putting the activated carbon that's over there. And it also came with water inlet and outlet, plus the bypass switch. This is for coupling in to mount to threaded plastic pieces if I want to use that option, or this is the one for if I wanted to do the copper fitting option. And this one is for attaching to the garden hose on an outlet after filling the activated carbon into the cylinder to wash it out until all the dark colored soot water gets rinsed out. And this is the bag of activated carbon that came in a second box. I looked at the price, and this is $200. So after 5 years I'll have to change this out from the cylinder and then regenerate it. And the last small box had sediment filter, the housing, filter, key, and also the mounting bracket, O-ring that comes with the silicone lubricant, and mounting screws for this one to be on top of it like that. So order of business is that I'm gonna go ahead and mount the sediment filter near here, maybe to the right a little bit, because in case the water drips, I don't want water to get into my electrical outlet. So you'll be about a foot away from it, about the same level as my cylinder. And then before I cut the line, I'm gonna go ahead and dry fit everything to make sure all the connections are good. Then I will do the cutting up there on a 1-inch line, and I will turn on the water and we'll go from there. And right next to it is the supplies that I got from Home Depot and Lowe's. This is the $100 PEX multi-head crimp toolkit that I can do up to 1 inch, and the fittings that I need for the large sediment filter, that is a 1 inch filter, and also I need a shut-off valve per instruction. And then I got the PEX crimp ring, 1 inch, and then I have 2 bags of 1x1 elbow, 5 each bag. So I sure have enough, I hope. And then I have the 10 feet long PEX B tubing. I wanted to get PEX A because the level of my cylinder and where I'm going to make the cut is quite a bit of a distance. However, PEX A is not available near me, so I have decided to go ahead and use a PEX B. The difference between PEX A and PEX B is that PEX A is more flexible, a lot more flexible than PEX B, which is rigid. Okay, so my next step is to move this cylinder toward the window, and then I'm going to have an exhaust fan set up so that activated carbon, it gets very dusty, so all the dust will be pushed out to the exterior of the house. Okay, it recommends that I wear gloves, protective clothing, and the mask, and tight-fitting goggles. However, I do not have it, so I'm going to just wear my glasses, and I have an exhaust fan set up over here. Let's see how the sound quality is. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Okay. I'm going to set it aside. Okay, here we go. First scoop. Okay, when the vat gets a little lighter, I'm going to just pour it in there. I think a bag is about 30 pounds, so a little bit heavier for me to arrange. Try to handle it. That's getting lighter already. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest. Just pour it in there. I see some fine dust that have been all carried out through the fan. Originally I was going to do it outside, but after the weight of the filter media and then this cylinder probably weighed close to 50 pounds, and I didn't want to bother trying to drag through the house. Okay, they said to remove this cap here, which I'm trying to do. Try not to drop it in to the compartment. That would be not good. Okay, got that out. Now, put the center of this through there. Like that. And then and tighten it. Green carbon -10. That's what I have. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the mask off and move the cylinder to closer to the water source where I want to mount it. We'll see you soon. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and assemble the sediment water filter next. So go ahead and open this up. There's a little notch there to match this. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and get the O-ring, but for instruction, I need to lube it first. So go ahead and cut that. Get some lube out. Lube the O-rings. Place it right there. Okay. And then get the lid. Whoops. Coming out. Okay, make sure it's not coming up. Let me put a little extra. Oh, there's a little area that's I can cut. Cut the wrong side. As you can see, all I have to do is just twist it right there. But I end up cutting right here. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Just gonna go ahead and hand tighten it for now. And when I have it mounted to the wall, I will go ahead and use the key that came with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and see there's two different sides here, right here and that. I couldn't figure out what was what, but as you can see, this area is a lot wider than this. Plus there's two notches here for these, especially this one right there. So it will just sit just like that. Okay. And then that's a 1/2 inch driver. So I got one here. Make sure I'm not using this one for this area or vice versa. Last thing I need is a big hole through there, but that's what it came with it. So okay, that's it. So it says in over here and out over here. I'm going to take it over to the water inlet area and measure the height and the location for it. Okay, back to the water inlet area. I'm going to go ahead and put the tank over here. So I'm thinking it'll be same level as this. So somewhere around here. And over here. So I'm going to put a block over here like that. And then mount this over here like this. And then this the carbon cylinder will be against the wall. So let me see. Let me go ahead and mount this. It says the input right here. Guess I cannot mess it up. Let me go ahead and get some lubes, put it on here. Okay, go ahead and put that on there. Hand tighten it. Right now it's on a bypass mode. So if I wanna, well, we'll go back to that one later. And then, since we're gonna do the Apex, we're gonna use this container that has no brass parts. And there should be instructions online for the rainwater. Was at drinkingwater.com. Drinkingwater.com. Okay. So the red portion is going to be out here like that. So this one, the snap ring. It's not an O-ring, it's a snap ring. Goes on like that. Okay. Well, got the process all messed up. Okay. So process goes, this one goes in first. Of course it doesn't go in there, the threaded portion of it. It has to go here. And then the snap ring goes on next. It will go down to the next one, lowest position. Okay. Make sure. Okay. And O-ring that I'm gonna lube up. Okay. So this will be water inlet side, which will be like that. And then for water outlet, same thing. Put the coupler on here first, and the snap ring. They're identical on each side, so you just need to push it in all the way to the bottom. Okay, to the bottom. Then go ahead and lube it a little bit. One thing I didn't do was to lube this filter portion of it when I put it in. I'm kind of concerned with it. I might, if it leaks, I might have to take it out and lube that portion of it. Maybe I should do it now. Yeah, that's what I'll do. instead of worry about it later with the leakage. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. O-ring is already set, so I just have to go to the bottom of it. And then put it back on there. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this portion over here with the wood. So maybe like this, like that. So I probably need to shift this a little bit to the right, like right here. And then I also need to put thread in on each side. So I have to work on both of them. Okay, just finished mounting the sediment filter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this Teflon taped and put one here and put the other one on the other side. They are both male, and this is female right here, 1 inch. And then I'm going to also got two of this over here. This is a female hex, female on this side. So I'm gonna Teflon tape this and put that on there, and also the other one on top of it. And of course, this one being returned, so it's gonna go up to there. But first of all, we're gonna do some flushing, so I might have to change this around a little bit. So main thing is I want to get this thing mounted, and then I believe I need to put a shut-off valve here, one up there, and one over here. So before, after, and then also bypass. So that's what the instruction says. Try to make it easier, but there's no other way. Okay, I got the left side done. Now I'm finishing the right side with the PEX 1 inch fitting. Go ahead and finish this. Okay, now I'm going to work on this one. Okay. Strange. The size is a little different, so I need to get a bigger wrench. My goodness. Okay, I got me a big gun. The 12 inch didn't do a good job. So, got me the pipe wrench. Just gonna go ahead and tighten it just a few more, one more turn. I think that should be good. So I'm gonna now work on the shut-off valves that's shaped like D. Be right back. Okay, so I've been crimping for last few hours. So I got the this portion here, 1, 2, 3 shut-off valves for the bypass, and then this is the supply line. So I had it all ready to go over there. So I just need to make a cut on the blue PEX A, I believe, and then crimp it so it'll be shaped kind of like a U-shaped. So I make a joint over there, and also the other one here, this one. So let me switch my hand. So after it's been flushed using this, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect that and move this upward, flip it upward, and then I'm gonna mount. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see, mount this L-shaped all the way over there. Yes, I'm hoping I don't have to tie it, but if I have to, I'll just tie it to the ceiling. Okay, so this is the finished product for the Apec water. A lot of PEX crimping. Took me a long time. Let's see. As you can see, there is something not right. Can you guess? Well, right here. This is the bypass valve right here, shut off. This should have been right here instead of here. Because for me to bypass while trying to change the filter, being here is, it'll still work, but it will not bypass it. It will just shut off the water to the this unit completely. And if somebody needed to use the water upstairs, that's not going to happen. So what I need to do is I need to cut this crimp off and redo this portion of it here and move this to over here in between. Yes, and then over here, I believe this is in the wrong side also. So that should be over here in order for the bypass to work. So somehow I reversed it. So that's creating a problem. So I need to move this over here and move that over here. And I'm hoping by cutting this, I can reverse the whole thing around. Alrighty. And then also, as you can see from the side, it's kind of crooked. So what I need to do is, see the line right here? So what I need to do is put a 2x4 behind this block, or at least put another, 2x4 behind this block to bring it out at least 2 inches, and hopefully that will take care of the problems. Anyway, it's been a lot of fun installing this. Looks like there is no leakage on Apex, so it looks good. I just cleaned it up, and that sediment filter needs to be changed 6 months, or it may void the warranty. Media, that needs to be changed in 5 years. So hopefully I don't have to worry about it for a long time. I wanted to share one more thing with you guys. Okay, this is the PEX multi-head crimp toolkit, and I was using a 1-inch crimps all the way through because that's what it says to use over there. This is very hard to finish crimping all the way. If it's your waist level, pretty good, but anything higher than that, you need to use a ladder or something so that you can crimp it easier. Or if you're gonna invest some money in it, I would definitely use the automatic crimper that's made by Ayobi, but that's running around $200. So Anyway, that's your choice. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, guys. Okay, I have finally fixed the problems and just turned it on. Look at all this mess I have left. Anyway, going back. So this valve was over here to the left. I moved it to the center. This one was to the outside. I moved to the center. Between these two meant, and these are all directed perfectly, like they suggested. And I put lots of Teflon on this threaded portion of it, so there's no more leak. Same here. And then I put more Teflon on here, so no more leak. Looks like I need to tighten this one up a little bit more, but everything else looks good. So it took me about hour, 1 hour to fix it all up. I had to use a Dremel to cut the ring in half, and then a blowtorch to heat up the tube a little bit to soften it up to remove it. But it looks good.